Ron, that's when you had the idea. I watched Charlie's World.
Yeah.
Pretty much most of our members know Charlie. He's very active.
Great guy. So we found his logo. He had just come out with Charlie's World logo, and I pulled it off the internet and I printed it on a dozen shirts and I sent it to him with a note that said, we're 3 scientists with this cool website, uniquelygeek.com. The next day he called me and said, wow, this is really cool, and I'm interested in you guys. I said, great. He said, can I come by tomorrow? I said, sure, come on over. Well, so the next day he shows up and he's got all the gear, the camera gear, and I'm going, I was scared. Charlie, you were doing the story now? He's like, yeah, come on, let's get going. So he came over and spent a half day with us and did a feature for the 11 o'clock hour of Fox 13. It was probably, about a 3 or 4 minute segment. And about a minute and a half was on the printer, right? So he really featured that printer. They got a kick out of the printer.
Yeah.
I mean, his cameraman at the time was Allison, and she was just a little girl. And she asked Leeward, Mr. Bean, could you make me a t-shirt? Leeward said, sure, what do you need? I want a t-shirt that says, I am the cameraman. She was just a little bitty thing, and every time she'd come in with all this equipment, people would say, well, where's the cameraman? She'd say, I am the cameraman. So we made her that t-shirt. They really had a good time there. And but after that aired 11 o'clock, and then the following morning in like the 8 o'clock hour or something like that, that changed everything. Our whole lives changed from that moment on, because
we didn't get one call on the geek stuff.
Nobody cared about the geek
So
stuff.
let me just preface this.
Yeah.
You guys had still an internet mall with different niche products.
Yep.
However, Charlie saw the t-shirt was what he really liked.
Yep.
So that's what they really focused on.
Well, they did a lot. I mean, we had some cool knickknacks.
But that's what people gravitated
three-dimensional
towards.
puzzles. So there were some really good, Charlie's always looking for good images.
Gotcha.
He wants good
Sure.
good shots. And so we had bobblehead, Watson and Crick dolls and three-dimensional puzzles and Da Vinci models. But the printer was interesting, moving parts.
So you guys are in a warehouse, basically, like a little shop.
Wooden furniture and dogs.
So what happened next?
So the next day, the phones lit up. Emails came in, the phones went nuts, and not one person wanted our geek stuff. And it was, I did it 20 times. No, we really don't. So they call up and say, we need custom t-shirts. And say, well, we really don't do that. You can go online and buy some shirts. About the 20th time, I went, revenue, what did I think? So the next call was, yeah, come on in, we can do custom t-shirts for you. And that really started the whole thing.